jam at base camp. Look,
Vegas.
Base camp. Vegas, baby. Bloody hot.
It is.
Right, bloody hot. Do you know what he said to me before? I know where Death Valley is. I'll set you. That name is very apt because I wouldn't be coming back. So, base camp. You've all seen what we're doing, but the plan for this one, for today's show, is my favourite, my absolute favourite. I even put a nice little gif in there because it's something close to my heart and winding me up. Dude, where are you? Get in! But my biggest one for this one, and it's something that I'm massively passionate about because it annoys the living crap out of me. So, question number 4 for you, from an AV standpoint, why do we assume we're the smartest in the room?
In my personal take on it, it's because to understand how audio works, you got to be a gosh darn engineer. So everybody thinks they're an engineer. But I always run back to, it's a lot, I'm sure you guys have seen it, The Big Bang Theory, yeah. where you got Howard, who's the engineer, who goes to space, who's a super intelligent dude, and he's not the smartest guy in the room.
So there is a correlation between the predominant gender within the industry and ego.
That's a good point.
That no, it's not all men. I'm just saying, though, it is predominantly, and that does not help.
See, that's what I need. They're the ones. Yeah. I agree.
And they think that they're the smartest in the room because, quite frankly, they're just too stupid to realize how stupid they truly are and that they're not the smartest. So, like, their stupidity leads them to believe that everyone else must be wrong and they're the smartest. I'm like, wow, you are stupid. And it's, you know, I hear it all the time. Sometimes I read it on the internet. You know, I read comments from people and, you know, I'm not as active as I was in the AV tweet community anymore. And sometimes I'm just reading, stalking, and I'm just like, unfollow, mute, unfollow. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't like, yeah, no, wow, you're stupid. I was like, yeah, you've been in this industry how long? Man, it's like, that's a miracle that you're still alive, actually. It's like you're a walking, you're a walking accident.
In the morning.
How do you tie your shoelaces? But you know as well, you can easily tell the flippant comments to the actually, I 100% believe this. And when you read the comment, you sit there and you think, you truly believe you are king of the world, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I absolutely.
I do believe that it is a more technical problem than not. Technical, I see it a lot. You hear it a lot. And it's an ugly trait. And once you've got it, it's really hard to shift. And it's technical arrogance.
Yeah.
It's because I don't know. Is it arrogance? Technical arrogance? Ego? With AV as an industry, that what we say is right, whether anybody likes it or not. And that's the...
I've never cared for that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I agree. We don't care for it, but...
Well, coming back real quick to what I was asking, is it always the engineers who are thinking that, or is it the salespeople thinking that?
Here's the thing, right?
Throw them under the bus.
I fought this, but I met a sales guy recently who knows zero about AV.
Don't talk about Jason like that. He walked out.
It's all right.
Okay. Why do I think, you know, AV people think they're smartest in the room? Because they have to deal with so many stupid people a lot of the time. And I mean that respectfully. You know, we were joking about this the other day, and it's like, the first thing you ask, like, is it plugged in? Is it on? Please try to push the power button.
You said, why do we?
Yeah, why do we?
But do we?
I'd say we do.
That's my question.
Who's on
Throw that straight back at me.
Everyone?
I know, thanks. To me, yeah. As an industry, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I disagree.
I think we're amazing.
As a collective, we all get together and make ourselves feel smart.
Yeah, that's 100%. I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, the echo chamber and building up, and I'm not a big fan of that at all.
So is that what it is? Is it a case that we are in a small echo chamber and we're hearing it from the right or from the wrong people, and maybe it isn't as bad as we're potentially thinking out?
Maybe both are true. I don't know. I know the latter is for sure.
Area where you're not going to be the smartest person. Trying to be the smartest person makes you look dumber. Like, genuinely makes you look stupid. When you're going in with somebody that has trained their entire career to be as technical as they possibly can, to understand every element from every part. So don't walk in there.
I've even heard our mate, and we'll talk about him again now, Joe. Wait,
talk about people in our industry that come and see him, assuming they're smarter than him. So as an industry, there is a culture of people assuming, supporting Kev's point, they are the smartest in the room. And, I'd kill it tomorrow.
I
just learn some humble.
I think, for me, the biggest issue that I see, and I'm not going to get into that battle because I'm really on the fence, is AV IT. I don't care whether it is or whether it isn't. Yeah. But what it feels like is the obvious one. The old guard absolutely will categorically dispute and refuse because they want to keep that identity. It's that ego that, of course, we can't be that because IT can't balance audio. AV can't sort a network switch. Well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? But you can't be that arrogant that we know everything. And I will go back to the smartest in the room, and someone bothered me for this, actually. The smartest person in that room is the customer, whether you like it or not. 100%. And people will always say, no, customer doesn't know. Bollocks. They may not have a clue what the tech does. They may not care what it does, but they know what the business does.
Yeah, they're focused on the right part of it.
The application is what's going to formulate your decisions in the first place.
But it feels like, as I said, it could be that echo chamber that we walk in. No, wrong, you've got to do it this way. Bullshit, you've got to do it this way. Don't tell me how my business should work.
Yeah, but then it comes back to, again, what is the customer trying to achieve? They're not interested in the kit. They're interested in their business, their finance department, their marketing department. There's whatever there is. They don't care what box or protocol or standard or whatever they're using. So you're right. The customer, with regards to what they want the product.
Really try not to, let your client be the smartest one, even
exactly.
If they're wrong.
Oh, yes,
mate. Seriously,
the customer's always right.
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Except when
not.
Yeah. Apart from when they're stupid.
But they are. I mean, they are. It's due to ignorant, right? I mean, that's the right word because they maybe not know about acoustics. They may not know about lighting or.
Exactly, but you know what? This is how I look at it, right? Again, as a PM, as a non-really technical PM, I've done a lot of different roles, and one of the things is just, as you said, let them think they're the smartest person, but at the same time, pushing them, or not pushing them, but leading them to a place where they thought of that idea.
Do that. Right? I'll tell you what I've noticed is in AV and the AM especially, right? Because it's such a positive community.
Yep.
There's too much building everyone up to the point that people start to believe that they're really fucking good.
All right, you are broaching into a sort of European American cultural. That's how we do it over here. It is. We build up.
Yeah.
We build up. We're very positive, and it's one of the things I like about. That's why I've been here 30 years.
Right.
It is that, and in
You
England.
don't miss being a grumpy Brit.
Well, I can turn that on if you want. Don't worry. I can bring that to bear.
I was smart enough to know how stupid I was. That was my superpower. I was smart enough to know how stupid I was and how much I still had to learn. It was like, because I was stupid.
I think that totally agrees with that, Gabe. And I really, I fear the backlash from this is all of those people that you in your mind are referring back to, but not naming and shaming, right? Some of them are going to be given a spot on stage at Infocom to tell people how great they are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit, don't.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
You're the main one I'm talking about. No, I'm just kidding.